Hello, my name's Deanne Lenson, and I am so excited to be here with you today. As an advanced aesthetic educator, I've always known that beauty and anti-aging was an inside job. Well, today I've brought you a consummate expert that can bring you the most cutting-edge information and support on aging less. Both my husband and I work with him, and he's caring for us, and we are aging less on a daily basis. Dr. Mark Rosenblum, take it away.
Thank you, Deanne. I always enjoy talking about the right way, actually, to optimize how we all look and feel from the inside out. Let me tell you something about myself. I've been a board-certified emergency physician for 20 years, and I recently turned 60 years old. I've also been a health and fitness buff all my life. But a few years ago, I discovered that my approach was totally wrong. I had followed the traditional medical model, which was great. I had believed in it, and it really served me very well for the acute and life-threatening illnesses I took care of regularly in the emergency department. Personally, though, I was on multiple prescription medications for chronic pain, heartburn, severe allergies, cholesterol, sleep problems, and other things. I exercised regularly, I had long sessions at the gym, and I ran almost every other day. I tried to eat properly and count calories and avoid fat. I wasn't in bad shape, but I felt that health was a daily, constant battle, and I was slowly beginning to lose it, and felt that I just had to try harder. The fact is, I was totally wrong, and I've now turned myself around. I am off the prescription medications I was on for all these chronic ailments, and I've completely resolved my chronic pain issues, my heartburn, my allergies, cholesterol, and sleep issues. In addition, I'm in the best shape of my life, and my sex life has never been better. Even more sexual energy than when I was 18. What is more surprising is that I'm getting all these benefits and spending half the time at the gym and eating everything I love to eat. This was all part of my discovery of the field of anti-aging, or more accurately, rejuvenation medicine. I've now left emergency medicine and founded the Life Force Medical Institute, and that's to help my patients secure the same breakthroughs in their health that I have. Let me share with you what this new science and what my institute can do for you. First, I want you to think about some of these diseases for a minute. Usually we block them out, but think about them. I mean, do you fear heart disease, stroke, cancer, osteoporosis, going blind, Alzheimer's disease? If you're living the average American lifestyle, you absolutely should. Almost everyone seems to suffer from one or more of these diseases as they age. And some of my patients in the emergency room would suffer from 6 or 7. The truth is that these diseases are now completely preventable for the vast majority of our population. And I can show you how. And even if you do not yet have a chronic disease, do you often feel like this? Overweight, foggy thinking, tired, poor sex life, no fun, no play, and women, those hot flashes? Do you tolerate all this as normal? Well, it certainly doesn't have to be. This is what is possible. You can be energized. You can eliminate fatigue. You can lose all that extra weight, build muscle like a teenager again, have clear thinking, great sex, and eliminate those hot flashes. All this. And all this has a side effect. The side effect of feeling great is decreasing your chances of getting those chronic diseases we all fear to almost nothing. It's your choice. Believe it or not, genetics accounts for only 10 or 15%. The rest are all things that you can control. Rejuvenation medicine is a powerful new medical specialty. You can be physically, sexually, and cognitively fit and active your entire life. Rejuvenation medicine is not traditional modern medicine. However, it is science-based medicine, and it is proven to work. I never believed that I could be as healthy and fit at my age as I am. I walk the walk because I'm passionate about what I do.
Here I am. I told you I was working with Dr. Rosenblum. Look at the difference in 3 months. I have had people tell me that my skin looks so much younger. My friend Joanne said, "You're getting younger every month. I can't believe this." And I feel amazing. No hot flashes. My memory is just as sharp as a tack, and all of my girlfriends are jealous. So, what about you? Wouldn't you love to have these kind of results? You can, and you know what? You get started with a free consult. I mean, you have nothing to lose. I can't believe that Dr. Rosenblum is giving you his email address here. Call 1-847-905-9505 or email Dr. Rosenblum at lifeforce.com, and they'll send you the paperwork to do a free consult. That's amazing, Dr. Rosenblum. Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome. You know, as I mentioned, I love traditional modern medicine for acute disease. There are incredible life-saving medical miracles. But when it comes to the bigger picture of aging and chronic disease, it does little more than prolong the end of your life, usually with disease, poor functioning, and suffering. We have the knowledge and we have the means to reduce all the chronic diseases I mentioned and many more by up to 90%, just by spending health dollars differently and by taking personal responsibility for our health. If you want to live a long, extremely healthy and satisfying life, you need to take control of your health and your lifestyle now. But what is the secret? Is it a pill? Is it a wonder diet? Is it an exercise program? Is it a miracle supplement? Is it hormones? Well, it's not, certainly not any one of these things, and in a way, it's all of these things combined. It can be as simple as ABC. The ABCDs of rejuvenating yourself are, in a nutshell, attention to your diet. It's not being fanatic. It's not even a diet. It's just knowing what you are doing and making better choices. Then the B is breathless fitness plan. You can be really effective at less than 1 hour total of exercise a week, but only if you know precisely what you're doing. And then you need complete supplements. You really need to avoid drugstore supplements. It's a trap. Drugstore supplements can kill you. And finally, don't fear hormones. These are important because they are completely safe. And you need to fool Mother Nature.
I love that.
And why do you need to fool? Why do you need to fool Mother Nature? It's because we humans have been internally programmed for 20 million years to reach our peak during our mid-reproductive years and then die soon thereafter. But careful hormone supplementation in the ABCDs can keep us at the same peak for additional decades. First, the A, you need to pay attention to your diet. You need to know what you're eating and make conscious, very attentive choices. Optimal diet, optimal nutrition. Boy, this can be very complex. I will make it simple to get started and have significant benefits right away. The key is to minimize inflammation and avoid poisons. Really, it's as simple, it can be as simple as that. And let me tell you a story. For years, I would feel sick whenever I ate salmon. Heartburn, queasiness, fatigue. So I stopped eating salmon. About 10 years ago, I went on a fishing trip to Alaska. I was very concerned that eating so much salmon would make me sick. And I ate salmon for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I felt great. The salmon I had typically eaten in restaurants was farmed salmon, or so-called fresh Atlantic salmon. This farmed salmon is grain-fed, mass-produced, contains pesticides, hormones, and many other chemicals, and the salmon actually swim in their own waste. This farmed salmon increases inflammation and slowly poisons your body. That was why I felt sick every time I ate it. Now I eat only wild salmon, and I love it. The same principles apply to beef and to chicken, and virtually anything else that you could eat. If you seek out and you primarily eat wild, grass-fed, free-range, organic, wild, You are minimizing inflammation and avoiding poisons. And this is an easy and great way to start. Now, exercise is also critically important. However, you need to exercise smartly. And this is a lot easier and takes a lot less time than you think. Exercising in your fat-burning zone is generally bad for you. You should avoid that. The more you exercise in your fat-burning zone, the worse it is. You need to avoid exercising in this zone if you want to lose fat and build muscle. I mean, this is why. If you burn fat predominantly during a workout, your body is actually pretty smart. And when you're not working out, it will store everything you eat as fat to fuel your workouts. Your optimal level is when you're burning more oxygen than you're breathing in, exercising above your anaerobic threshold. And that's where you get breathless, where your muscles are burning primarily sugar. And we can show you how exercising at this level for a cumulative 2 minutes a day pushes your system to its limit, and then it will get stronger and it will get leaner. Just 2 cumulative minutes a day. Here's a perfect example. Olympic sprinters versus distance runners. Usain Bolt, the top picture, is a sprinter, and he trains by running spurts of maximum intensity above his anaerobic threshold. Farah, the 5,000-meter winner below, trains by essentially running in his fat-burning zone for long periods of time. Usain is much healthier and should live longer than Farah. Look just at how healthy and muscular he looks. You need to exercise a total of 2 minutes a day with your heart rate above your anaerobic level to get maximum benefit and lose fat, gain muscle. There is only one way, however, to really find out what your anaerobic heart rate is. And that is with VO2 testing. Usually this kind of testing is available only at elite sports performance labs. But we also do this testing at Life Force Medical Institute. We measure your heart rate, oxygen consumption, and carbon dioxide production, and determine your own unique anaerobic threshold, which tells you what heart rate you need to hit to get maximum benefit from your exercise. I know my anaerobic threshold, and I'm aware of the intensity of every workout. I'm getting much better at results, as I said, and spending half the time I used to exercising. How about vitamins and food supplements? You are careful with your diet, and you eat lots of fruits and vegetables. Do you need supplements? Well, unfortunately, the answer is yes. Here's why. One apple 100 years ago is the equivalent of 26 apples today in terms of vitamin and mineral content. You just cannot get everything you need from our fruits and vegetables today. And with genetically modified foods and all of the other great new agricultural breakthroughs, it's getting much worse. You still need the actual fruits and vegetables, but you absolutely need to supplement. Now here's the problem. Most mass-produced supplements contain inexpensive, incomplete, unbalanced ingredients. For example, studies have shown that taking only one form of some vitamins, such as vitamin E, is detrimental to your health. Walgreens vitamin E contains only one form of vitamin E. One-a-day vitamins contains only one form of vitamin E and many other incomplete ingredients. And it's similar with hundreds of other products out there. So how can you know all of this and make the right decisions about the vitamins and supplements you absolutely need to take? Well, one way is you could do all the research and subscribe to all the newsletters to stay up to date. And if you choose to do this, one source I highly recommend is consumerlab.com. CONSUMERLAB.com. They have a weekly newsletter and extensive database that describes detailed testing of all major supplements and manufacturers. I found it quite disturbing how many major products are found to contain dangerous contaminants such as arsenic, mercury, or lead, or to have been mislabeled. There are other really great resources. Life Extension Institute. You could browse the Life Extension Foundation website lef.com, and they have lots of great information and products. Or you can just trust my company, Lifeforce Medical Institute. I have done extensive research and I found the best suppliers and supplements available. And I've also created complete customized formulas. Currently, the Lifeforce brand of supplements are only available to Lifeforce Medical Institute's private clients. So you have to be a member or a patient to be able to purchase these supplements. And finally, do not be afraid of hormones. These are the critical fourth link in the chain. We age because our hormones decline. Stop the decline and stop or slow down the aging process. As I said, living past the age of 45 is relatively new. We are now beginning to find out what we need to do to prolong our peak functioning by 20, 30, 40, or even 50 years. This is one of the things that we're up against. Every one of our most important hormones, for instance, testosterone, thyroid hormone, growth hormone, declines steadily from our peaks in our 20s. For women, there's a similar gradual decline and imbalance of estrogen and progesterone, and then at menopause, this all ceases abruptly. And what's even worse is there is a generation gap. Your parents' hormones were at least 25% higher than yours at the same age. This is mainly because of all the environmental and food toxins we are exposed to. It's simple as this. Hormone decline leads to aging. Hormone replenishment leads to anti-aging or rejuvenation. The hormones you replenish, however, must be bioidentical hormones. Synthetic drug company patented hormones can be dangerous and should be avoided. Bioidentical ones are completely safe. So do not be afraid of bioidentical hormones. They may save your life. And you can magnify the effects of any hormones you replenish by also optimizing your diet, exercise, and supplements. In fact, these three are all equally important along with the hormones. All these hormones, testosterone, estrogen, progesterone, DHEA, thyroid, insulin, vitamin D, and cortisol, and many more. They're important to monitor these, to optimize them, and to balance them. You may see your doctor and he may tell you that your hormone levels are normal. This should not be reassuring in any way. You are much healthier and feel much better if your hormones are at their optimal, not normal, but optimal levels. Normal means 1.5 to 2% decline per year. Normal means 25% lower than your parents. Normal means high risk of debilitating and chronic diseases as you get older and start feeling terrible. Normal means increased risk of poor quality of life, nursing home, wheelchair bound, dementia, etc. This is not normal, but is certainly more desirable. I can show you how you can achieve results more comparable to these. You need to know your numbers, and you need to get appropriate blood tests with a knowledgeable physician. And do not accept if your doctor tells you that you are normal. Age management physicians are trained and experienced in this field. Asking another physician also to give you hormone replacement therapy could be dangerous. Here's another client, Michael Lenson. He's a perfect example also of the healthy changes a person can make at the age of 64 with our programs.
And I would just personally like to thank you. Mark, I'm going to interrupt and say I'd personally like to thank you for the changes in my husband. Go ahead.
Okay. His labs certainly are better. His body fat dropped from 31% to 18% in just 3 months. And actually, the spouses of my patients are some of those that appreciate the changes. Sometimes even more so than my patients themselves. So,
it's obvious.
So I just want you to remember the ABCDs of healthy aging. It's attention to diet, breathless fitness plan, complete supplements, and don't fear hormones. All 4 parts are equally important. And this is what Life Morris Medical Institute can do for you. We do comprehensive diet teaching and recommendations, full fitness evaluations and anaerobic threshold determinations, customized, complete pharmaceutical-grade supplements, all-inclusive hormone evaluations by specialists in the field, evaluations to fit any budget, including special packages we have for out-of-state and foreign countries, and a detailed specific diet, personalized fitness, personal training, customized supplements, and bioidentical hormone prescriptions for any of our patients. Think how great it would be to be as strong and having as much fun or more at 60 or 70 as you did at 30.
Wow, and why would you not? I mean, how do you feel about your health? How do you feel about your weight? How do you feel about how you look right now? This is an opportunity to do something about it. Just take the step. Call 1-847-905-9505 for a free consult. Oh my goodness, it's your life. It's your life. Take the step.
That's so true. Okay, thank you, Deanne.
I'm passionate about this, as you can see.
Okay, no, definitely I am also, and will be for the next 30 or 40 years, I'm sure.
Yeah, very much so. And thank you, Dr. Rosenblum. I mean, I'm stuck on clear thinking, great sex, build muscle. Oh my goodness. You know, it's a no-brainer. It's absolutely a no-brainer. Now that it's proven that the supplementation, the bioidentical hormones are safe, why would we want to allow our body to decline? Thank you so much, Dr. Rosenblum. It's been a blast, and I am ready to continue to fool Mother Nature. Thanks.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Thanks.